Bitcoin is right now breaking below the daily EMA ribbon, and in this exact video I will be talking about what this means for Bitcoin historically speaking and what is next in general in terms of the trend for Bitcoin. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. It's going to be a very important one, and with that being said, don't forget to slap up that like button back above 500. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at the imminent short term for Bitcoin, we started to see, of course, that 2 days ago we had that breakdown of the symmetrical triangle, and ever since we saw the breakdown of this pattern, we start to see the continuation of the downtrend happening for Bitcoin. Right now we've been hitting lows around 21.5k. What is definitely not nice to see for Bitcoin, but like I've been saying, currently we are clearly trading in a downtrend. We're forming lower highs together with lower lows, and until the trend swaps around, we should be bearish on the price action of Bitcoin. We can see on the 4-hourly time frame as well that we officially broke the uptrend, and on the imminent short term we have been already saying we have been trading in a downtrend, but on the bigger picture we were still creating higher lows on the lower side. However, right now as well we also confirmed a trend reversal on the 4-hourly time frame bigger picture. I also said as soon as we do break below the support line, I actually want to be shorting the resistance. Unfortunately, I have been not able to short it because it happened all over the course of the night. But currently we can see that Bitcoin broke down, and I'm going to say it already, my price targets of this breakdown is going to come in around this range right here, the green box that I'm currently drawing, around 20.4 to 20.6k. So I personally still think there is a lot more downside that could happen for Bitcoin right now. So make sure to be alert. Bitcoin is not necessarily looking so strong right now here. It's breaking below all kinds of important levels, and it probably could only result in, of course, a bigger drop off. However, there is one big level of support that currently is waiting below us, and that is this level around 21.4 to 21.5k. So this level is really the level that we should be looking at. Previous resistance flipped into support right here, and most certainly will be providing support right here. So I'm going to be looking at this level right here. I'm going to keep all my eyes wide open on this level, and if we fall below this level, that will be for me the confirmation that Bitcoin is also going to decrease towards that level and price target around 20.6k. You can see in the 12-hour time frame that we officially also broke below the ascending broadening wedge, and the ascending broadening wedge has got a price target of 20.6k. So also another confirmation that we are probably actually going to be looking for some lower lows. I'm not saying that we can't have a bounce right here, but this bounce probably would only be a signal of a confirmation that we're creating just yet again a lower high. So I am definitely going to be looking at shorts in this trend in general, but currently things are not necessarily looking so strong for Bitcoin. My trade, I've been taking more profits. Like I've been saying, I am locking in more profits as we go down. My entry price is $18,000 and I am just casually taking more profits out of this trade here because I personally am right now taking off some profits off the table. However, the funding rates are currently negative, what means that there are more people shorting Bitcoin than longing Bitcoin, what actually makes it quite interesting to still have this position open because I'm literally getting paid to be in this position right now. If you want to be trading yourself as well, you want to be trading altcoins or Bitcoin, check out Bybit because Bybit allows you to trade cryptocurrencies, and you can right now claim a $30,000 deposit bonus if you sign up an account using the link in the description right now. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin officially has been closing its daily candle below the daily EMA ribbon, and this is definitely a big warning shot. Of course, as soon as we do see the bearish crossover, we should definitely be warned. But first of all, the break below the EMA ribbon is already a very bearish signal. You can see it happened right here just before we had the calm before the storm and the big drop off towards the downside. You can see it happening right here at the previous all-time high. We broke below the daily EMA, and we had a significant rally towards the downside. Here we broke below it. We also saw more continuations down. Here we broke below it. And also we saw a big drop off towards the downside. So basically the last real 4 times this happened, Bitcoin really went out of the 4. Bitcoin really went 3 out of the 4 times significantly down, and 1 out of the 4 times it just had a minor drop. However, every single time it happens, Bitcoin tends to drop. So this is definitely not a good signal for Bitcoin. Maybe if we can turn it around today or tomorrow, it still could be okay for Bitcoin, but currently it is just indicating and telling us there's probably more weakness coming for Bitcoin. We can currently see that Bitcoin is finding support on that 3-day EMA ribbon. It's going to be very important to hold on towards this because the 3-day EMA ribbon is really giving us a bigger trend direction. And if we break below this one, it's definitely going to be bearish for Bitcoin. Checking up on the super trend indicator, basically if we break below $20,000, that is the confirmation for the super trend to be bearish in the bigger trend for Bitcoin. So that is also a very important level to be looking at, and I will be personally keeping my eyes wide open on this level. You can also see that actually on the daily time frame, we are currently retesting the previous daily low, and you can see that previously around this was also daily resistance. So currently, I can definitely argue Bitcoin is at critical support. Bitcoin is at big support, and the question really is, are we going to hold on towards this level right here? I think it's actually likely that we are at least going to be finding somewhat of support, just like we did right here, that we are going to get some support for around 4 to 5 days. I'm currently seeing this, of course, as an important level of support. You can see on the daily time frame is that we're actually right now approaching that important level of previous resistance, flipped into resistance right here, flipped into support, and currently we're retesting it. So this daily level is an important level to look at. You can see it if we're zoomed in, but you can also clearly see it if we're zoomed out. And on the weekly time frame, we're also approaching that weekly level of support because many weekly candles are closed around this region. So I am personally right now already expecting that this could be a level of support, and that's why I would also be very careful with shorting Bitcoin on this exact level right here. I've been bearish on Bitcoin ever since we basically moved up from this point. I've been bearish. I mean, actually, I've been bearish on the stop side also a little bit here, but really from this point right here, I've been bearish. But right now, I'm definitely cautious. I am bearish, but cautious. If we see confirmations of the break below this level, I'm expecting 20.6K to be happening, but currently I'm cautious, but bearish. And you can see also on the weekly time frame, maybe another bearish signal is that actually on the weekly time frame, you could potentially start to see a double top getting created, right? And that could be very bearish for Bitcoin. If we create a double top, we could potentially see more downside for Bitcoin. And yeah, we've been saying it many times before, the level to break for Bitcoin in order to flip bullish is just that top side of $25,000. But nevertheless, there's not a lot of more things that I can really update. Currently, we just are looking at this big level of support on the lower side, and that level of support is currently the daily/weekly support. If we break below it, things are going to be looking very bad for Bitcoin. Bitcoin could go in a free fall just like it had right here, but I am not really expecting that something like that is actually going to be happening right now. So that was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to slap up that like button. I am still looking at new trades, but I'm just very cautious right now with looking about what my next move is going to be for Bitcoin. You should trade with these trends here, and I'm currently looking for a potential next trend direction. So thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new video on the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.